Hey guys, welcome to the new ones. I'm Ian, and we are back with more Daredevil Born Again. Last episode, Fist became mayor. And stuff I don't really want to talk about also happened. Man, I was so happy for them to be back. And I thought that Bullseye was going to be gone too. I was like, dang, everybody that they showed was going to be here is just gone. But no, he's alive. They had his, hands covered up and, bound together, luckily very smart for that. Matt's given up Daredevil so far. We know he's going to come back, just don't know when. We've seen White Tiger already. I know there's probably some other... I recall seeing other people in there. I'm pretty sure Bullseye's going to come back eventually. Bullseye is going to come back eventually. And, with Fisk coming back as mayor, he intends to basically really come down on the vigilantes and, make sure that they don't stick around. So, it's going to go well for us.
We're in a war. You want to fight or you want to win?
I want to win. Sorry. But I don't know who that is. I feel like I should.
I like to think that we have evolved.
The city is in shambles.
Is that Matt?
Crime, poverty, feeling of uneasiness as if in a moment things could explode. But New Yorkers are tough. We know how to take care of ourselves. We don't need a gun-toting
I love he does that. I don't know.
skull on his chest, or a man who dresses
Hey.
in a spider outfit.
Hey!
Or a guy who wears devil horns.
How dare you?
Save us. No.
Don't speak badly about my boy.
Sí, espérate. Me tengo que ir.
Is this guy a vigilante?
Hey, you're beating on a guy who can't defend himself. It concerns me. I said, stay out of it.
Is he biting him? Oh, I thought he was gonna go bite him. What the heck's going on? Uh-oh. And there's a train. Subway. Ooh. Hey, he fell.
NYPD, do not move.
I do like this new opening. Like the graphics they had for it. Reminiscent still of the previous one. Just, obviously updated. Different direction. More so not so just like creating, but something breaking down and reforging, obviously being reborn. And it goes into, because I don't think the beginning of it has the intro. Maybe it is like within and I can't quite hear it, but then it gets into a remixed version of the old theme, which I love.
Father, he didn't respect me.
Punching walls or what happened?
Well, not naturally.
He said he's not that person anymore, so I don't know if he killed that Adam guy. Or beat him up or something. He didn't say he didn't kill. Or he doesn't beat up, just that he doesn't kill.
Sorry, yes. I'm really looking forward to meeting District Attorney Hochberg. These meet and greets. Can't we push them? My wife and I, we have work to do. Could you grant us a little leeway?
Absolutely, sir.
Interested to see him in a couples therapy. Curious how that would go.
Blood alcohol's on my flight and she has 2 priors, so.
Do you have any idea of how long this will take? I can't miss another.
Here's what's gonna happen, cop killer. You are gonna sign a confession.
All I was trying to do was help a guy out.
It's not their story. They're saying you approached 2 officers on the platform.
No, man. El Soyo they put on the platform never said they were cops. They never said nothing. All I was trying to do was break up a beating, okay?
So what happened to the
One of
officer
them
who...
tripped, trying to take me out. Look, I didn't push him, I swear. I wasn't trying to kill anybody. That's not me. That shit didn't know there was a train coming.
The city is broken. I said I'd fix it.
Sir, the first 100 days are about settling in, getting a feel for the office. Try anything big now, you're painting a target on your back.
Good. Targets draw attention to problems.
Is he gonna walk?
Sir, I'd advise against whatever you... Stop it.
It's your job, not mine.
I want you to stop what you're doing and fill that hole. You have the equipment and the manpower.
Hey, sorry, sir. It's the red tape. We're waiting on the permit approval.
Consider it approved.
Got it. Now! Hold! Let's go! Now! Move! Mikey! Hey, we're back in business!
Oh boy.
Talk to Hector's wife, and I need you to find the witness that Hector saved on the platform.
I believe him, Cherry.
He knows that you're right.
So you want me to find a guy on the platform?
Yes.
How much you want me to push?
As much as you have to. And do some digging on Hector for me. There's something about his story that doesn't track.
Wait, he's innocent or his story doesn't track?
It can be both.
Both.
Why are you representing a cop killer, Mr. Murdoch?
Are you anti-cop?
Client is innocent, and we look forward to him having to stay in court. Thank you very much.
What does the Ayala family have to say about this?
That's all. Thank you.
Benjamin Hochberg, Your Honor, representing the people of the state of New York.
Matt Murdoch for the defense, Your Honor. We'll waive the readings, not the rights.
Given the serious nature of the charges, people ask that the defendant be remanded without bail.
Your Honor, the defense would
People's
ask...
motion is granted.
Your Honor, if I could...
Said bail is denied.
BB. Is that short for something? Beatrice, Betty.
Just BB. That was named for my uncle.
Uncle, got it.
Ben Urich.
Yeah.
I knew him. He was a good journalist.
Just one more question about Mrs. Fisk.
I'm sorry, but I'm out of time.
This way, please.
Sir, I am so sorry. She was not supposed to ask about your wife.
It's okay, Daniel. I have a feeling that this young woman is used to being underestimated. We'll use that.
I love your work.
Thank you.
Dr. Glenn, I need help. Are you taking any new clients?
I can always move things around. Here's my email.
Could you?
Of course.
Ooh, why are you here? Why are you interested?
Thank you.
Is Fisk
Thank you.
watching?
How are we gonna fix this issue?
Do you know who Samuel Vance was? No, of course you know. Mayor Vance was the mayor of New York in 1874. He served for 1 month. It is my personal mission to make sure that your term is shorter than his. I see right through you, Fisk. You're not a mayor who loves his city. You're a whiny kid who wants everyone to love him. A monster trying to rewrite his legacy.
Brother.
Guess what? Once a thug, always a thug. See you around, Kingpin.
Okay. You gotta stay within the lines. You can no gray areas, and this will be much more than gray. County Commissioner.
Little by little.
So is he a vigilante?
Things changed. Hector, he's not the man I married.
Of course. I'm an idiot. Hispanic. White tiger. I feel like that's one of the few things I know.
Okay, so this fantasy of ours. What happens after the Mai Tais?
Oh, the possibilities are endless. Mm-hmm. Maybe, later I can give you a taste.
I'll take the check, please.
Okay. Oh.
Do you mind? I don't think he'd call this. It was important.
Take it.
Okay. It's sex.
He'll make it up to me later.
With interest, I promise.
Oh, good.
Jerry, talk to me.
Guess what I've found?
Does she know? Does the wife know?
You hide your identity. You go out and solve things the way you see fit. We're trying to position this as a one-off event. I find out you're going out at night looking for trouble.
I'm not looking for trouble. Someone's got to protect the streets. People are going missing. No one seems to care. It's not like Daredevil's around anymore.
This is a tough case, Hector. Cop is dead. And the only way I can win it is if I know every way I can lose it.
Yes, yeah. Good lord.
You're right.
I'm
I'm sorry. I should have told you.
I forgot. Just
You okay?
physical or?
Sound like you're in pain.
You're originally from Philadelphia. That's right. And look, you know that cheesesteaks are great in Philly. I think that the best is one I've found. It's actually right outside of the city. The Angelos in King of Prussia. Mr. Cashman was kind enough to drive down there and pick me one up for lunch. It was delicious. The concept of compromise. It's been on my mind a lot. So what do you say, Commissioner? Do we have a deal?
Fine. Nasty. Be careful what you wish for.
Well played.
Any man can be swayed by a single piece of paper. He thought he could keep that child a secret. Sandwich was disgusting.
Hector's history as the White Tiger has no bearing on this case. The defense moves to suppress.
It suggests a pattern of behavior that drove Hector Ayala to kill Officer Shanahan on that subway platform.
The jury will be deliberating about the tragic events of a single evening. The proceedings must rest not on my client's clothing, but what happened on the platform that night.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I'm granting the motion in limine. The people are directed not to discuss or introduce any evidence of Hector Ayala's life as White Tiger or any acts of vigilantism.
This is some bullshit, Jerry.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I know this case sits close to home. All the more reason it's dangerous.
Saying my judgment is clouded because of who Hector is.
Because of who you are. Because of who you were.
This case is about Hector Ayala.
Okay? Let's say you're right. Let's say you're right and I'm right. Hypothetically.
It's not hypothetical, Cherry. Is it? Is it? You know I know he was telling the truth.
And we both know it doesn't matter if you can't prove it. And for what it's worth, I like the Matt Murdock I've seen this year. The guy that went out and found his own way, got out of the kitchen, wears a normal suit. He's doing some good.
Heather calling.
Oh.
Hey.
Hey, I won't be able to make a reservation tonight. I'm meeting a new client. Rain check?
Oh, it's perfect timing.
Sounds good.
Who's the new client? Oh, yeah. That one guy. Oh, God. I'm worried about this guy. This kid, I don't know. It just felt weird.
Really necessary. Comes with the office.
We appreciate your discretion.
Right. Ah, yes.
Dr. Glenn, allow me to introduce Mayor and Mrs. Fisk.
I wonder if this is this coincidental that they're here, that they came to her?
Oh, she's far. And what would you like to get out of it?
I couldn't stay in touch with Vanessa. I couldn't stay in communication with her. It was for the best.
Was it for the best for you, Vanessa?
I think in some ways it...
She asked her, dude.
I was lonely. I missed Wilson. Then he returns, and I really don't know how I feel about that. Why are we here?
I'm here because I don't want to lose my wife.
What? Found him. All right, I'll meet you there. Apartment 30. I'll meet you out front.
Call Cherry. Thank you. Shut the door. What's your name?
Nikki Torres?
Vicky. You are the key witness in my defense of Hector Ayala. To be blunt, you're the only person standing between him and consecutive life sentences.
I can't, man. If I go against the cops, it's gonna be really bad for you.
It is already bad for you. They have located you. They're coming to kill you. You need to come with me now. Shit, they're already here. Nikki, you have about 20 seconds before they bust.
Look, man, I don't even know who you are.
10 seconds.
Come on, how do I know you don't?
How's the fire escape going?
Oh God, he's not gonna do anything, is he?
If you're looking for the man Hector Ayala saved on the subway platform, sadly he's no longer here. Move.
Move!
Where is he? He's not here.
Oh, you wouldn't hit a guy with glasses.
Where'd he go?
I get you.
Man, I'm visually impaired. I'd love to help.
Yeah. I don't know where he went, Matt. Come on, Matt, just take it. You can take it. You can take it. You're taking worse. Don't let out the devil. Come on, man. Yeah, I still haven't seen him, so I don't know what to.
He's a lawyer.
Don't do it. No, don't do this. Don't do this. You don't want to do this.
Oh! Oh my God, his face! Oh! Okay, how do we get around this? His blood's on the table, on the floor. So they could tie him to that, and they've seen his face, and he's gonna scream. Oh. Yeah! Sorry. Oh God. That dude's arm ain't going back. Like he broke. I'll get to that in a moment. Okay, dokie. Dude, that guy's arm ain't reattaching. I mean, I don't know how it's gonna heal. Because like I know people's broken bones have healed from that, with the bone protruding. But like he did that, and then he like threw him with like while using that arm as well. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna go back. I need to see. Lord have mercy. That guy is gonna go through some therapy for that one. Oh. He didn't kill it, man. He has been holding that in for a year. I wasn't even thinking about that, but like the look. Oh my God, that was man. Oh my God, that Matt. I mean, it's bad. It's not good. It's not looking good for us. All right. Well, I don't know if I hope that guy went to Jerry, because I don't know how we're gonna deal with this though. I mean, are they gonna want to say, yeah, a blind guy beat us up? Probably not, but they'll know who he is, and Fisk might hear about it. So, I don't know. Hey man, that one was self-defense, but unfortunately the cops are not going to see it that way. Well, to an extent, it was No, yeah, it was. I would say it was all it was all self-defense within reason. For the it's kind of sticky. It's a sticky situation. But like if they were to take this to court, or if they were going to do anything about it, they would have the cops backing them up. But like they'd have to say like they'd have to back them. They'd have to tell them a story or tell them who did it, and then they'll come up. They would come up with a story, but they have to tell their cop friends, the dirty ones, or actually they would probably tell a story to the because I don't think all of them were. I'm pretty sure all of them weren't dirty cops. They just took their story as truth because unfortunately that's how it is. And it's like they're your. The issue with it is there's a couple things like it is. Incredibly unfair. It is their colleagues, their friends. They've been, some of them have probably been friends before they went on the force, but like, it's just that's not how you should do things. But it is unfortunately how that goes a lot of the times. But yeah, they would have to say, yeah, this blind guy beat us up, and how are they gonna tell that? Like, first off, how would they believe them? Second off, they'd be too prideful to say anything. Maybe. I don't know. Who knows about these two? Man, because they've seen him in court, so they know who he is too. So they know this is Matt Murdock. Oh. He's obviously pleading for them not to do it because he didn't, he's like, you guys don't want this, but also pleading for himself because like, please don't make me let this out. I don't want it out. And you can tell, obviously, like after it all happened, he obviously lets out that's Charlie Cox has got a cool scream. He's not cool. Well, yeah, a cool scream. He's got a great scream when he does that. It's just like amps you up, kind of, but also just like feel bad. Especially here, it's like he's been holding in the devil for so long, for a year, after throwing it away after what had happened, after what he already tried to do, luckily failed. But Jesus Christ, dude. Ugh. I think this is a great two episodes to start. The only issue I had with it, I said I had. The only issue I had with in the first episode, I didn't mention it in the discussion last episode. I meant to. Maybe I'll put it in there. Who knows? But like, cut this and put it. We'll see. But like the swinging around is a little iffy. It's not as bad as the Daredevil movie, but it's still a bit janky looking. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm projecting and like just kind of like hold it like any slight deviation from what would seem real, just kind of like PTSD from seeing the Daredevil movie. But there was some of that as well in like whenever Matt showed up in She-Hulk, a little animated looking. It's not, because Daredevil itself isn't special effects heavy. Like there's obviously some special effects in there, but in terms of like doing the sweeping around, it's Marvel though, so you would think that they would have, because they had Spider-Man and they do it to where he doesn't look like he's a rubber doll swinging around. Not that it looked that bad. I'm just saying it was noticeable. So I don't. Apart from that, I've enjoyed everything I've been seeing. I should have realized that guy was White Tiger. I'm pretty sure if I had known the name, I would have like, oh yeah, it's White Tiger. I should have just known regardless, though, just because like they were showing so much, like that he was the focus of this, and the White Tiger was kind of mentioned before, and I have seen the trailer, so I know that White Tiger's in it. I just didn't know how prevalent that they were. I guess seeing that they were in the trailer could have meant that, but also Foggy and Karen were in the trailer, and they're gone, so. Who knows? But sorry, just a little upset about that. I just should have known. I think I vaguely recall like that there was they're Hispanic. I think I could be very wrong with that. I'm sorry if I am. Again, don't know the character very well, the comic character. But and it's cool that they are still bringing in like the mystical element of the necklace. Again, I know it enhances them. I just don't remember to what fully extent. And I think there's there's like the first layer of the amulet, and then like maybe it if you push it too hard, you go primal or something. I don't know. I could be just again. My only knowledge is from the cartoon Ultimate Spider-Man, so I apologize if that's wrong. And I'm wondering if she knows what he does. She says that he's not the same man. I don't know if that just means he's acting differently because of the weight of protecting people and putting his life on the line and all that stuff, and what being the White Tiger has had on him, or if she knows that he's a vigilante. I don't know. I feel like it's like hiding it under the bed, that you and your wife share. She would stumble upon it, I would think. So I feel like she might know. I don't know. I could be wrong. I have no idea. She could know. She could not. Not really all that important, I don't believe. But maybe. I'm curious if Fisk reached out to like that could have been a red herring of that dude showing up. I don't know the guy's name, but one of his second command person, whatever, showing up to Heather, asking for her autograph. I think that was like a red herring. It was like, oh god, they're watching her. They know Matt's looking, with somebody, and they're keeping tabs. So that in case they need it, Fisk can pull something on him like he did with the commissioner. So we're still working in not just gray, but black, I guess. I don't know. The whole black and white thing. We're still not, going clean yet. I thought maybe he was gonna let things, settle in, let it breathe, that he, just got the mayor, what's the word I'm looking for? The person that's basically that he hired to kind of what's the word, to help him with the political side of being a mayor. I can't remember the word for it. Consultant, that's what it was. Saying, the first 100 days or so to kind of settle in, keep the status quo, wait for people to those that aren't on your side to settle down and see that you're doing things. You're not shaking things too much. He ends up doing that, but what was I with that? Oh yeah, sorry about that. Breathe up because of the whole. Yeah, I thought he was gonna wait a little bit before he starts getting more into the criminal side of things again. Should have known that Fisk wasn't just gonna go, because what he told Vanessa, everything has to be clean, but I guess it's on her side. The things have to be, cannot be in the gray, not even getting into the gray. And on that, I again thought that's what that was going with his guy connecting to Heather, but I think it's just solely to seek out marriage counseling. Just very coincidental, but I guess she's just the best. So of course, Fisk is always going to seek out the best, no matter what he's looking for. So they find her, and then they're actually legitimately going through it, because we've seen what he'll do for Vanessa, and he doesn't want to lose her, and the fact that their marriage is strained, to say the least. Things aren't going well. She's seeing with somebody else, some guy named Adam, but he's not gonna kill the guy or hurt him, it seems. I'm curious, because the Knuckles, did he just punch? So I can see him just doing that, just he can't hurt the guy. I keep looking. Sorry, I'm trying to look at the camera. He didn't hurt. He can't hurt the guy. He can't kill anybody. He needs to get the anger out of someone, so he just punched the wall probably. I'm assuming that's what that's about. It's man, she knows how. I don't know how much to the extent of how what she knows of Matt's and Fisk's interactions. I know he's told her they've crossed paths. Probably went into a little bit more into detail, just what his involvement with Fisk and like how he was involved with putting him away every time he's put them away. But yeah, the way she said like how she wasn't gonna make it, she definitely felt like it felt a little like she was on edge when she was telling him that. And I thought maybe she was like worried about the way he was sounding or something. Maybe something had seemed off with them, but it's because of, Fisk. And luckily Matt had followed that cop to his place, so he heard that they were going after the only witness, the one that could actually help clear his name. Victor's? I feel bad. I don't remember. Was it Victor? It's probably. I'm just gonna look it up. Hector. My bad. Not Victor. Hector. But yeah. So. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Luckily, he was able to find that out, and so he called Jerry. Hopefully, the kid is gonna actually go out there. I don't know. He did warn him. He was kind of obviously skeptical. It was like, this guy who just suddenly hears the cops coming and he's like, dude, I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't even know why, I don't know if I can trust you, blah, 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 blah. So I don't know. Maybe you could have gotten him like to a little bit of trust of just like, okay, this guy has, kept me safe from the cops that are trying to kill me. So maybe I'll listen to him and go to this Jerry guy. Hopefully, because we're already kind of screwed here a little. Again, maybe they won't say anything. Hopefully, their pride is big enough to where they won't say anything. I don't know. But great start. Great premiere. I'm again glad that they're not gonna just unleash all the episodes or release all the episodes. Because yeah, that would be daunting for me. But yeah, really excited. I'm very curious how Matt's gonna get out of this. So, we'll see. But that's it for this episode, guys, for these first two episodes. Hope you enjoyed. Again, let me know if you have any preference for how the setup is, if you like it, if you prefer the other one. This one's a little bit more convenient to set up, but again, I want y'all to enjoy how best you can. But yeah, enjoy these two episodes, and can't wait till next week.